During this Black History Month, Live 5 News is highlighting the accomplishments of African Americans right here in the Low Country and across the state. And today we're bringing the story of a woman who integrated North Charleston High School.
The past weekend, she returned home to be honored for her sacrifice. Despite the struggles and mistreatment, she's grateful to have played a role in paving the way for future generations to attend any school they'd like to, no matter the color of their skin.
Alexis Simmons has her story.
Vertrilla Kathy Price Hunt was among the first African American students to attend North Charleston High School in the late 1960s.
I looked at my 3 years at North Charleston High as I was bruised but never broken. It was a frightening experience. Every day you went in, it was we were spit on, we had to do physical fights, and they had other scare tactics.
At 15 years old, Price Hunt left an all-black school in the Liberty Hill community, Bonds-Wilson High, where she was accepted. At North Charleston High, she was called the N-word all the time.
I started to think back about my forefathers from slavery and all that they endured. And so, I believe that I wasn't going to be afraid. I was going to go through.
She says they faced a life-threatening situation after a school dance.
We crossed a railroad track and the tires came off of the car because someone had gone out. They loosened all of the lug nuts on the car.
During a class presentation, she asked her classmates to look beyond her race.
That we are all the same. Whenever I cut my skin, the blood that bleeds out of my skin is the same color as yours. There's no difference. There's nothing different about me except I'm just darker skinned, And so, like I said, I wasn't going anywhere. I welcome that, and it was such a moving presentation that I made that all I could hear was applause afterward, and then I looked over at Mrs. Harper.
It left her teacher in tears.
Because I think that I really made her see a difference.
Price Hunt says this was a turning point along her journey that continues today. Her experience propelled her to become an activist and to stand up for what is right.
We didn't mind being that sacrificial lamb, because I always look at it that what your enemy meant for your harm, God meant for your good. So somebody had to go out and do it.
Price Hunt graduated from North Charleston High School in 1969. Last year, when she and another African-American classmate attended their 50th class reunion, she says a white classmate apologized for how he treated them and asked for their forgiveness. Their response was, "You are forgiven. Now you need to ask God to forgive you too." She says that moment healed her bruises.